Very good morning, friends. Let us solve one question which was in the advocate note court examination. The question is outline any four principles governing the exercise of jurisdiction by the Supreme Court under Article 142 of the Constitution of India. Give example of two decided cases. Friends, Article 142 of the Constitution of India grants the Supreme Court the power to pass any order necessary to do complete justice in any cause or matter pending before it. The principles governing the exercise of this jurisdiction I am going to discuss. First one is plenary power to do complete justice. Honorable Supreme Court can exercise its powers to ensure justice is delivered even in the absence of specific legal provisions or procedural rules. This power cannot violate fundamental rights or the basic structure of the Constitution. This is the limitation. For example, directing parties to a settlement even if it is outside the scope of existing law. Second governing principle is it is supplementary, not a substitute. Article 142 supplements existing laws but does not replace them. The court cannot create laws or exercise legislative powers under its guise. Example is passing directions to fill legal voids in a manner consistent consistent with constitutional values. Third principle is it is subject to constitutional limitations. The exercise of this power must not contravene specific constitutional provisions or the basic structure of the Constitution. For example, the court cannot override the separation of powers or usurp the functions of the legislature. The fourth principle governing Article 142 is used in exceptional circumstances. Friends, this extraordinary power is reserved for unique situations where justice cannot be achieved through ordinary legal remedies or procedures. For example, ordering relief or compensation in cases of significant public interest or where statutory remedies are inadequate. Now, the question was that give the example of decided cases. So I had also gone through that and I am discussing with you. First one is Beneath Narayan versus Union of India, 1997. In this case, the Honorable Supreme Court issued directions to ensure accountability in the investigation of corruption cases. This is Hawala scam. In the absence of specific statutory provisions, it established guidelines for the functioning of the Central Bureau of Investigation under Article 142. Now, they had asked two decided cases. So I am also giving second case, that is Union Carbide Corporation versus Union of India. It is of 1989. Friends, in the Bhopal gas tragedy, Honorable Supreme Court invoked Article 142 to approve a settlement of $470 million for the victims, overriding pending criminal and civil cases to provide immediate relief. So, friends, Article 142 empowers our Honorable Supreme Court to act as custodian of the justice, but must be exercised judiciously to maintain the balance of power and constitutional sanctity. So, this is the answer to the question. It was of 10 marks. Be prepared to revise it. If it comes, give thanks to me. Otherwise, your good luck.